Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well and had a good weekend. We are looking at a big old beer now. It's one of the beers from the Trembling Madness order I done that had 15 double IPAs on. And it's from a brewery that I've had two beers from before. Now, when I had them beers, I personally found them they weren't badly brewed beers, they were very good beers, but they were very full-on beers. And I found them quite overwhelming for me. But hopefully this one's going to be good. Not that the others were bad, they were just full on. And the brewery we are on about is Pentrich Brewing Co. Out of Pentrich, Derbyshire. And we are taking a look at their Big Stache. And it's a double India Pale Ale coming in at 8.4%. It's a big old beast. Lovely artwork. 440ml can, I don't know if I said that. And I got this from, as I said, Trembling Madness, and this coming at £5.99. Now, for me, I always thought Pentrich were one of them, you paid more for their sort of beers, if you like. So I'm quite surprised I've got this at £5.99. Like I say, it's great artwork. On the back, and that's what I like about it. Look at that, absolute minimal on there. I know you can't see that, but it's actually quite clear writing because I can actually see it. And it's saying best before the 20th of the 7th, 24. So we still sort of got 4 or 5 months on this. The hops are Citra and Eldorado, and it's just got basically their address and the basics of what's gone in it. So yeah, let's get cracking, get it open. Now, I don't have a Pentrich glass, so it's going in the usual white hag glass, which I do like for my double IPAs. Just come out the fridge, which is probably set at about 5 degrees. So let's see what we get. I do love a double IPA. I've got a feeling this is going to be banging. When I tried their beers, it was during COVID. You know, when you could go to some places and order your drinks, if you like, and pick them up at a window, if you like, when one person was allowed in a shop at a time. It was at that time. They were good beers. Like I say, they were full-on beers. And I think they were maybe just too full-on for me. Hopefully this isn't going to be like that. But I'm sure it's going to be good. Now, look at that. Lovely, thick, sort of dense, I'm going to say sort of like grapefruit pineapple juice, but there is a little bit of a greenness there. Not much of a head on top. If we look, it's literally just a dusting, but it does look good, and I'm getting a slight aroma off the beer already. So let's go in with the nose, see what we get. Yeah, a massive fresh sort of hop smell, and that's what I got with the others. They were really fresh, and I found the hop was a little bit too much. Citra, you're getting that on the nose, and a nice fresh hop aroma. In all fairness, it smells absolutely fantastic. So let's stop talking. Let's dive in on Pentrich Brewing Co.'s Big Stache Double India Pale Ale, coming in at a big old 8.4%. Cheers. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. As soon as I started drinking that, I thought these flavours absolutely hit my taste bang on. Lovely and juicy. What I will say is it's lighter than I thought in body. It's lighter than I thought in body. I was expecting this to be really big and thick and heavy. That's not saying it's got a shit body. The body on it is still good, but what it's got is, for an 8.4% double IPA, it's got more of a sessionable body, if that makes sense. Not that you're going to session 8.4% beers, but it makes it very drinkable. It's got more of a drinkable body rather than sessionable. I mean, the way I was taking that first slurp, that's how easy it goes down. So for 8.4, and the worst thing is I can't, in some double IPA videos, I've slated bodies for being light. And for 8.4%, it sort of feels quite like when you look at that ABV and you look how sort of hazy and you sort of expect it to be dense. But it suits the beer with the flavour and everything. Suits it down to a T. Super smooth. Really, really, really smooth. It's like a little fluffy cloud in your mouth when you're drinking it. It's that soft. A little sprightly fizz across the palate with the carbonation. I mean, it's a winner straight away for me, just on the drinkability and the feel that you get in it from that. On the taste, hoppy but not overbearing. Lovely citrus notes. Beautiful sort of orange, mango, tropical notes, but they're punching. They really are punching. And it's beautiful. It's got this lovely dankness to it. I love a bit of dankness in me double IPAs. If it's not dank, I'm normally a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. Hoppy, mango, orange, tropical. The tropical side of it is light, if you like. The main ones are the sort of like pineapple, mango, orange, citrus notes. They're the biggest ones. There's a little tropical feel in the background. It's dank, slightly bitter, but not too much bitterness in there. It's got a lovely sweetness to it as well. So the sweetness and the bitterness are really nicely balanced. You're not overpowered by either one. And there is, the more you drink it, the more you pick it up. There is that little bit of pine resinous in it. But it's not a big, strong pine resinous. I wouldn't say it's oily or slick, which you do get with some double IPAs. Pardon me. 8.4% is absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. That drinks like an absolute dream. Yeah, that is a banging drop from Pentrich Brewing Co. So I like me double IPAs. So I'm going to build it up. But I think anyone that's sort of 50-50 on double IPAs, they're going to love that. Pentrich Brewing Co.'s Big Stache Double India Pale Ale, 8.4% is a massive thumbs up for me. You know, if I had any sort of criticism, it would be that the body is just lighter than I expected. But it doesn't hinder it with the flavours, the carbonation, everything else. It just feels perfect. So, yeah. If you like your doubles, you've got to give that a go. $5.99. I mean, I think that for the drinking experience, the ABV, the quality of the beer, that's worth every single penny you're paying for it. So, yeah, get yourself on I don't know, Pentrich Brewing Co. I don't know if they've got a website for buying the drinks. Get on there, try and pick it up. If not, give Trembling Madness a go. Top-notch stuff. That's it. So if you've had this beer before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.